right. Well, look, maybe there's a brainiac who can explain this. How it is that Donald Trump's executive order saying that drug companies can't give Europeans a break on drugs relative to us is in any way enforceable or is going to do anything other than allow Donald Trump to pretend like he's doing something about drug prices. We got to go to a policy expert. Do we have somebody? Oh, yes. Let's go to the Crowder Institute.
Wonk.
Yeah. Germany, let's say we're paying here, we're paying $50,000 for a drug. And in Germany, they're paying $5,000. All right? Now that doesn't
incidentally
happen.
The 50,000 might register, but the 5,000 probably unlikely. It's even cheaper than that. But he's got to make it seem like, wait a second. I mean, even as the words come out of his mouth, he's like, well, why aren't we all moving to Germany? Like, why have I been making fun of Europeans for so long? Oh, okay.
Germany, they're paying $5,000. All right? Now that doesn't happen. And you think that that might affect Germany, liberal progressive Germany, subsidizing green energy? Well, they also purchase, by the way, fossil fuels from Russia. Do you think that Germany would get to the point of declaring internet a fundamental human right and giving it to all of their citizens for free? If before that they actually had to pay a fair price for drugs that were created and developed here? No, absolutely not. This shifts the dynamics of...
pause it. Let me just be clear here. So his argument is, now, can you look up and see what, how many billions in profit drug companies made? Because it seems to me that there would be no difference in price between Germany and France and Canada and anywhere else in Europe as to the drug prices if it was just all being subsidized by us.
So
if none of the development could actually even happen, none of it could exist, except for the largesse of our companies who are now making. And listen, I want you to sit down because this is going to be gut-wrenching and heart-wrenching for you. The profits that drug companies are making. Are you looking that up? No?
Yeah, well, in revenue, it was $1.4 trillion in 2022.
Oh, okay, but that's just revenue.
Just revenue.
That's just revenue.
Yeah, you got to subtract R&D, you got to subtract marketing.
Okay, can you get me the profits?
I'll try.
In 2022, 10 large pharmaceutical companies made over $112 billion.
Oh, 112 billion? Okay, that's horrible. These people are just eking by. All right, but here we go. Like, so do you think they're going to be able to do good things in Germany?
Do you know they have pharmaceutical companies outside America? Like some of the big ones?
Biotin? The one
Novartis,
the one that did the COVID vaccine? Well, of course, that was just a scam anyways.
Yeah, right.
We import 40% of our drugs at least, and partially, 40% full on we import. But somehow, the drugs have to go up if they're going to go down in price here. We don't want to cut into any profits.
Yeah, I mean, not that they could use those profits for sort of innovation and research. They have to just make sure that they get the same amount of profit to have their giant homes and stuff and do the innovation.
Free. If before that they actually had to pay a fair price for drugs that were created and developed here? No, absolutely not. This shifts the dynamics of... It takes away the moral high horse of socialists.
Yeah.
This is one thing, too. You'll hear the left. They always say, well, there really is the United States is not a truly capitalist system. That's true. That's true. But these other nations certainly champion and brag about their socialism and how we're the only nation that doesn't follow suit. Well, the truth is, none of these systems are actually true socialist systems. They rely on the free enterprise and the ingenuity and the industry of you, the American worker. So flip that argument around. Well, there really is no true capitalism. There really is.
So the argument is that we are subsidizing the free ride that Europe has. Yeah. There's no interest. I mean, you could extend this to like how we are paying for NATO and all these other entities. maybe we should pull back our bases. Do you think we're going to do that? Or is that we are actually, it's busy work, make work for U.S.
There's good profit
corporations there. And we're all subsidizing the whole world, our ingenuity. Do you understand what would happen to the European political talk show industry if we decided to just pull back a couple of hours a week? Like the amount of research we're doing, just completely subsidizing these bastards.
Suit. Well, the truth is, none of these systems are actually true socialist systems. They rely on the free enterprise and the ingenuity and the industry of you, the American worker. So flip that argument around to them. Well, there really is no true capitalist system. There really is no true socialist system because you do it only because we don't.
So, yeah, I mean, this is the funny thing. Of course, there's mixed economies, and there's even China. Like, it was a hedge fund that created the AI that freaked out all of those people. But the issue with Crowder is he's trying to naturalize the idea that these pharmaceutical companies will take billions of dollars in profits, and that they're just hamstrung by the damn Europeans that they have to give a good deal to, so they can only make up for it by rinsing Americans.
It's like, what is the minimum amount of profit the drug companies should make? Hundreds of billions? Insane.
This is from NewYorkRequirements.com. New York continuing requirements quickly and affordably. Pfizer, $31 billion in 2022. That is $994 per second. Johnson & Johnson, $17 billion, $568 per second. Merck, $14 billion. They make money.
Trump says he's considering ways to serve a third term as president. Every time we call out Trump's authoritarianism, the right calls it media hysteria. But here's your reminder. Trump is openly trying to defy the Constitution and run for a third term. But if you don't know the bias behind your news, you might actually believe Trump's just teasing us. Go to ground.news/majority to see how framing influences more than your perception. Media bias is powerful enough to shape policy and, yes, even Trump's ability to undermine the Constitution. That's why we've partnered with Ground News for years now. Their app and website breaks down how the most critical issues we're facing are being spun. By exposing each reporting source's hidden agendas, I can see the world as it is, not as their biases want me to. Even better, if I'm ever reading about an issue on another site, their browser extension flags the source's political bias and instantly links me to other reports so I can verify the information. They're not some new tool I needed to learn. Ground News is a better version of the doom scrolling we're already doing. And after reading your comments, it's clear you'd benefit from them too. I got my viewers 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month for clarity and context when you go to ground.news/majority or scan my QR code. Democracy thrives on knowing the full story, not just the version you're fed. So sign up for Ground News today. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.